I will also start
The
recording.
magic of editing will fix things.
The magic of editing will stop me from vomiting again. Oh god.
Oh.
I can't. My Sony Vegas can't edit that out. So
Yeah, man.
Editor Jojo, edit me throwing up on the screen.
I got you. I got you.
I was gonna say, you mean editor Rhea? Because I'm the one editing these.
Where is it? The fuck is it?
Where is it?
There it is.
The fuck is it?
Found it.
Oh, is it what I think it's gonna be?
Yes.
Yes!
I love
exactly
it.
what I was about to post. Oh no, we're playing D&D. It's got to be this one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
He's pulling his cock out. Sorry. I heard a zip, and I was just like,
Yeah, that was my backpack.
Likely story.
That's where I keep my dice pouch.
Sure.
did I ever show y'all my dice pouch? It's a little fucking fish, and I named him Randall, and you stuffed dice in his ass.
I was hoping it was the fish that like grew up for dice.
Wait, what?
My back pop from laughing so hard.
What were you saying, Beck?
Oh, I said I was hoping that it would be that fish that like vomits the dice out.
No. You stuff dice in his ass, and then you tie him, and he's got a tail. And yeah.
It's like, I got dice in my ass, guys. Oh,
I stuck a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass, and I hadn't seen since. I love our pregame rants.
That was oddly precisely memorized.
That's
Like
you don't have just whole ass TikToks memorized.
Yeah, God, yeah. Jojo, how uncultured.
Matter of fact, let me wake up this. Let me wake up the sleep. Let me wake up the sleeper agent. Piggy dipping.
Piggy dipping on the piggy pond. Nah, you inside this swimming at the water hole. You put some fat clothes in there.
Speaking of uncultured,
I'm gonna be honest. I was zoned out for a second. I don't know how we got to this place.
Sleeper agent. Sleeper agent.
Oh shit! I've been caught.
But speaking of uncultured, my family was playing Loteria, and my my little redhead brother was like calling out the cards, and all the cards are in Spanish.
Right.
And he doesn't know a lick of Spanish, and he was he said it in the most whitest accent. Like, I don't remember what card it was. I think it was like the soldier card. Yeah, it was like
the soldier card.
It was like the soldier card. He was like El Soldado or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember. But and I just looked at him. I don't fucking remember what it was. But that's how he said it, like in the most white accent possible. And I looked at him, I was like, that was the most whitest way you could say that. And he just looked at me, and I was like, it's not my fault I have uncultured parents. And I was like, as if your dad is not also my dad, but also I see what you're talking about.
You know what? I am proud of you, because I had to go look it up just to make sure that was correct. And it is El Soldado. So.
I see, yeah.
But it's not
he said it. No, I know, but he said it in like the most fucking like white person way you could say it. It's just like, dude.
I'm looking at like just a standard card, like a table 20 card, right? And I could just picture your brother El Cazo, El Conta. I'm sorry. I'm trying to say it without like actually saying it properly.
Oh my god.
La Botella.
Okay, but it was also work because like after that. Because after that card, like he went on to like pronounce them a little better. I guess it was just that specific card he couldn't pronounce. But then my little cousin got them, and she was pronouncing them exactly the way you were pronouncing them. I was like, oh my god, we're all a family of Hispanics. What's happening?
That just reminds me of when I took a Spanish class in high school, and there was this girl with the most seriousness was like, "Como te llamas?" and would do it.
Oh my god!
It was so fucking funny. It was so funny.
No way
I thought she was serious. It went like that the entire class. Every single one of them. Every time they had her read aloud, it was like that. Every time.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's no way.
There's no way.
And
I'm starting to learn a little bit of Spanish, like better Spanish. Like I knew some Spanish, but like, yeah, but goddamn. La Bandera.
No.
This is
Oh, I see what yeah. No, my brother called that card too, and he was like, I can't say that word. No, it's like
I
knew it. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's the hard R you're not allowed to say. That's fine.
For those non-Spanish speakers, it's a black man, and it's El Negrito. But a lot of people don't want to say the word because of connotations of racism.
Oh my god.
Editorial? Yeah.
Yeah. What?
No. Hi.
What I do? What? I'm confused. What?
Huh? Wait, I spaced.
No, I was just talking to the editor. You're fine.
Editor.
Okay.
So
communication.
Like editor Ria or like
Editor Ria. You know what? Now I gotta fuck with Editor Ria. Okay.
Oh no.
Because with Editor Jojo we have egg.
Oh.
But for Editor Ria, what we got? Hang on.
Did you say Rio?
I said Ria.
I heard Rio and I was like, excuse me.
You know what? Editor Ria, I need you to put that lizard thing from fucking oh god, what is it called? Oh god,
what?
Johnny Depp played a lizard from
Rango.
Put Rango on there.
What does
Editor Ria,
Rango
put Rango on the screen right now. Rango.
Oh my god.
Editor Ria, if I don't see at least 5 Rangos on the screen, I'm gonna have to rate you a 3.5 Rangos out of 5 Rangos.
Oh my god.
And that's not a lot, Editor Ria. So don't fucking disappoint me. I have high expectations. Okay? So you can blame Editor Jojo. Editor Jojo, get into the screen and then throw her the bird and then just leave.
Okay, you're asking a lot now.
I have my own recording. I'll send it to Editor Jojo.
We're both in trouble now.
Oh fuck.
Oh, when are we
Are we ready? Yeah. It's already like 8 o'clock. Yeah.
DM?
He died.
He's dead.
Not
Yeah, he's
again.
been quiet for a hot minute.
Aaron. Oh, his mic
Whoa, what
sounds
was that?
fucky. Aaron.
The parasites got him.
He's like, I want to start the campaign. I want to start it, but the parasites don't want to start the campaign. want to keep going with the story. I want to keep reading the story out. But the parasite in me doesn't want to read the story.
All right. So, last time on As Above, So Below, you succeeded in one, if actually two of your major goals. One, getting to the bottom of Dar Kivan in order to go through the city and offer salvation those who wanted it, and also to purge, the system that was pre-existing. On top of that, you saved Seraphina's mother. Something that most folks thought would be impossible for one reason or another. And it's in this moment that while in this pit, this place of death and decay, you realize that you are making progress. I'm going to go through each character as you leave Dar Kivan, as you go into the light. You take all the shortcuts necessary and you're able to go ahead and leave. But as you travel back the paths that you had taken, I'm going to go through each player and each character and ask, what are you feeling? What is on your mind at this time? And we're going to start with Gragnar.
Hey, that's me. What is Gragnar feeling as he's leaving?
As you pass the city you've never seen, but it's still tied to your people, as you go past the villages that you've helped people escape from and the corpses of monsters fought, as you go past your old hole-in-the-wall home, as you leave, what crosses your mind during these weeks? Because it takes y'all about 2 weeks to get out of there.
God damn.
It's it took us forever to get down that far.
Yeah.
It took us a while. Gragnar's thinking this is why I'm making sure we get rid of the caste system. There's no reason that anyone should have had to live like us while they were able to live actual lives. It's like that, and also a little conflicted. Seraphina's mom is coming with.
Yeah.
Not really sure how to handle that situation, and is just going more of completely avoiding her at all costs.
That her fault.
All right. Next, we'll go to Luke.
If it's like this down here, where it's just basically, surviving with what they have, what would be now going to a kingdom, basically. I'm pretty sure the next stop would be Seraphina's kingdom, or
Ashengar,
her uncle is, and yeah. And what would it be like there, where everything's, more readily available and organized? And will he be strong enough to defend everyone else? Because he was basically ragdolled down here. So, yeah.
All right. Fraud. What crosses your mind as you travel from the depths of Dar Kivan back towards the ship?
I can't wait to feel the sun on my skin.
Joke's on you, we
Hence-
turned the sun off.
It blew up while we were down there.
Seraphina.
Yeah.
What crosses your mind?
A little bit of a similar feeling of what Fran was feeling. but also a lot of anxiety about being in her kingdom again, while also tending to her mother and trying to make sure she's taken care of. I guess. Well, I don't know if she's still in a coma or not, but basically just a lot of mixed feelings and anxiety.
Okay. As you travel through, we're going to take just a little bit of time. So it'll take you about 2 weeks to get back to the ship. And with that travel time, obviously there's going to be some downtime for you all to just unpack. 3 days in, you set up camp. You take time to rest and just sit around a fire built. Garum has built this fire. He has laid your mother down next to you. She is still asleep at this time, breathing, alive, tired, but still there. And the three musketeers are trying to figure out food. Luke, Fran, and Garum or Gragnar. What are you three doing as you're trying to figure out the cooking meals?
Oh.
Nothing in my bag is food. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, you ate all yours.
Once again, I can make nuts and berries.
I think
I can do that.
I think we're gonna have to go with nuts
We're
and berries for a
above
while.
ground, so there's
Yeah.
a lot less bugs for
I think
options.
Oh, you're still 3 days into the leaving at this point.
Oh, we're not out yet.
No,
I thought we were on the ship.
I don't think we're going back to the ship.
Let me see. I still have provisions. I haven't really used much of mine because we've been on the ship and then we've been eating bugs and stuff. So I haven't really used any of my provisions.
Y'all have been eating bugs.
I guess a round of rations going around. I still got my provisions too.
Mm-hmm. So Fran will divvy up his rations.
Okay. All right, Fran. If you
didn't
could
give
please go
my-
ahead.
Hmm.
If you're divvying up your rations, if you could please remove we'll say 5 days of rations.
Okay.
Okay. Leading
I
up
can
to all
give
this.
mine to Serafina, and I can make anybody who is not who doesn't mind eating bugs. I can honestly go probably find something really fast.
I don't mind eating bugs, actually.
Cool.
I do.
Ragnar.
Then you can have my rations.
do me a favor. Roll a survival check.
I have a really good idea to make this slightly easier. My idea is to try and see if I can find one of those big ass centipedes. I'm gonna use polymorph, and I'm gonna turn into like a big rat and see. Essentially, just try and lure one out.
Hold on, I have
Is
a
the
gift for
idea.
this. I have a gift
Hold
for this.
on.
Where is it?
I'm just me thinking about Gragnar trying to lure out a centipede as a giant rat. It's like shaking his butt. Ooh, look, fresh meat.
All right, Gregnar, roll me a d20 roll me a survival check, and then I'm gonna roll.
Poor centipede.
Accurate. Oh my god.
Oh. Mouse snarls, rat nars locked in.
Ratnar.
Fucking rat.
That's a cousin. That's a cousin.
I hate it. I hate it.
So mad. I hate my rules sometimes. If I roll off the fucking thing, I have to re-roll it. I dropped it on the desk and it rolled a nat 20. I'm so angry. I'm
No Jumanji
so
for you.
angry. You said survival.
Yep.
Am I proficient in survival? Oh shit! Look at me! I'm proficient in survival. 16.
Fine.
I would hope so.
Okay. So you rolled a 16. I rolled a 5. a giant centipede comes crawling out. And it sees this very plump rat. We're gonna say that Gragnar, you turned into a dire rat. So you're about like easily you're about half the size of the dire wolves at like 4.5 feet long.
Damn.
And you're just kind of like, look at me, look at me.
Look at me.
And
I'm
one of the
such a tasty morsel.
And one of the giant centipedes just kind of slowly works its way up to you in the shadows. And how do you react to seeing the giant centipede?
I'm gonna pretend that I don't see it. I'm fully just going to let it attack me, and the idea is pop out of polymorph, and then I'm using my once a day dragon's breath.
Okay. So you are aware that it's there, but it's going to try to make an attack.
I think rat's armor class is like 10.
Yeah, that's a 15 plus modifiers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it hit. I'm just gonna let it hit me.
All right, it's going to try to use a venom venom bite. So since it lands its hit, it's going to go ahead and inject you with venom.
Hell yeah, I'm good at Constitution saves.
Are you?
Actually, I have a +6 to Constitution.
All right, make a Constitution save of 12 or higher.
Why do you think he can eat so much?
Mysterious.
19.
Wow.
Right. So that's gonna half the damage of the poison. So it's,
hell yeah,
that's three poison. That's 3 poison damage, and he's gonna try to wrap around you.
Oh no! Poor centipede.
I'm just gonna make I don't know, distressing rat sounds.
You can de-polymorph at this point, sir. Like,
yeah, I would get bit and then de-polymorph and then fully dragon prep, like trying to charge just like the face so it just dies immediately.
It wraps around you and its head comes up as it goes to do a second bite, and then you, from this 5 to 6 foot long rat, roughly, to just the cobalt form.
Yeah.
Which for you is still tall now. You're still fairly tall now.
4 foot.
You know, and you just dragon breath him in the face.
Yep, my once a day dragon breath. I'm one-shotting that bitch.
Yeah, and you don't have to roll for it for story purposes.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to roll because that's 16d6.
You don't have to roll for that. And with that, you essentially like hit him. Are you doing the fire or the acid breath?
Fire, because I can cook like half of it.
Yeah, so you roast his face, killing him, cooking his internal organs immediately in his head, his brain, wherever the centipede brain is located, and he just drops. Cool. And I want you to know that y'all watched like a mini kaiju battle, essentially. Like, you know, it was just centipede jumps this rat that's like in the dark. Y'all can just barely see Gragnar as a rat waving his butt in the air, and then also centipede, and then there's a flash of fire which lights up the space, and then like a thud. And Gragnar comes back like dragging this giant centipede as much as he can.
I'll turn into giant form if I need to.
Yeah, you watch little cobalt just flame, and then like 5-10 seconds later, you see Gragnar dragging the giant centipede, which is about 20 feet long, down towards y'all.
Okay, I got Din.
You think that centipede woke up today knowing it was gonna die?
Wow.
Sad. So sad.
Garum just looks at you like...
Ron's already like mid-bite, by the way.
Seraphine is just sitting there munching on some fucking berries and just hears that. It's just like, well...
You sure you don't want any, Seraphina?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. As you eat your meal, do you have any conversations with each other? Do you have any conversations with anyone in particular? And this goes for the party as a whole.
Can you pass the salt?
Good.
You want the salt rock, or do you want like the actual like cut up shit?
Salt rock will be fine.
Salt rock.
How do you think the crew's faring when we get back?
Are we going back to the ship? I thought we were going to the surface.
We're going back to the ship to go to the surface.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like out of character.
we drove the ship to Darkivan to a certain point. Then we
Uh-huh.
had to walk, if I remember,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
We
So-
are walking
You're
back to the ship. Otherwise, we're going to be abandoning the crew at the fucking Darakivan, which we
Oh.
ain't fucking doing.
Yeah, they're in the Underdark by themselves, and who knows if they ran into shit while we were gone. They have Greg D and Toast. They're probably fine. Oh fuck,
They're gonna
Greg's
be pissed.
Okay, in my defense, I was not the person who sent them back to the ship. I was fully going to have them come down with me and not get sent back to the ship.
Out of character, real quick. Was Daisy the name of the donkey?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty
Did
sure
she
Daisy's
get
gonna be
sent
pretty
back?
mad too. Yeah,
Oh,
Daisy got sent back.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daisy, they pretty much all the animals got sent back.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So with the conversation yet y'all are having, it's again 3 days in, and your sense of time in the Underdark is actually starting to make sense to you. Because you were on like an 8-hour sleep / like rest of the day, you could roam around, and so it's
Always makes
weird
sense
that
to
you're.
me.
So like y'all are actually like, oh, it's getting late in the day, and Fran, it kind of clicks with you that like y'all are getting used to the Underdark in a way.
No.
After almost like a month of being under here.
It's been longer than a month.
We are gonna
Yeah.
get fucking flashbanged when we go to the freaking surface.
Give me your money.
Not Fraud. Fraud will know how to handle it.
Garum.
Yes.
What's been going through your mind since we got Mom back?
I'm happy for you. I'm glad.
Anything else?
I wish your father was here for it. I
Yeah.
wish that the three of you could have some time. But at
Well-
least your mother is and he nods to her head leaning on your lap as you're sitting talking. At least you have your mother with you this time. And he
I'm not
glances
led.
at Fran a little bit. He nods.
Fraud will nod and then just go back to eating.
And I'm not gonna let anyone take her away from me anymore.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't let anyone do that to you. And he goes to get up. He stretches. I'm going to go for a walk.
Do you want company or?
No. You go ahead and spend time with your mother. She might wake up any moment, and
I would like to make an insight check.
go ahead.
Just to see if she notices anything else about Garum, if something's bothering him. That is a 18 plus 1, so 19.
He's not lying to you. He's not.
Well, not that he's lying, but like, I want to see if like
Yeah, but if-
something's bothering him.
He looks relieved. He looks like a weight is off his shoulders. But he still has this look in his eyes like he's just needs to clear some things for himself.
You know you can talk to us, right?
I know that.
He knows.
But sometimes you gotta go on one of those moonlit strolls.
I can't wait to feel the moon.
Well, every
Careful,
time.
Careful, this moonlit stroll has giant centipedes. Just kill the big ones and the rest of the bugs will leave you alone.
I'm actually pretty sure that's not even the moon.
And he looks up and you can see that giant crystal in the distance. He looks at you like, no shit, Fran. You can hear bats in the background, and it's just like, it's like no shit. We're in a cave.
I was just making sure you knew.
I was serious about the bugs, though. They will eat you if you don't kill one of the big ones.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I remember the first time we came.
Well,
in here.
you have fun with your stroll, but I do also remember you telling me to not hold things in.
And you shouldn't.
You shouldn't either, is what I'm saying.
I'm good, Sarah. I'm good. And I just need to take a walk.
I'll be here.
Y'all eat us.
I'm telling you, if you like char the fucking shell a little bit, it's also edible too. It's so good.
Oh.
It's all crunchy. Oh wait. Oh damn, my chips aren't near me. That would be perfect. I have super crunchy chips in here.
Gragnar Demon was fucking ready for a fucking radio show host moment, like, you know. All right. With that.
Oh, how crunchy we talking? Fran's gonna take a bite.
Hold on.
Are you talking like a chicharron or like a?
Oh, chicharrones? No.
Absolutely.
Fran's gonna take a couple bites. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That is good. Yeah, I like that. It could use more seasoning though. So.
Fucking rubs the rock on the shell. Just
essentially.
Just the as
we do at some point also need to figure out what the fuck, because okay, I think most of us are on the same page. At least I think so. Like after we stop at the city, Ashengard's the next like thing we're doing.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Sorry, I zoned out for like a hot second. What?
Ragnar's talking to the party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure most of us are on the same page, but like obviously after we stop at the city and get that situated with, I'm assuming all of us are on the same page with Ashengard being our next stop.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably come up with like an idea of what we're going to do. Like I feel like winging it worked here pretty well.
It's not going to work there. It barely worked here. It will not work there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Serafina would be the one to tell us what we should do, considering it is your city.
That's why I'm bringing it up. Because me and my plans are... my plans are more scorched earth, so, you know.
We're not going to do that yet, but I was...
Well, putting it out there, just so you know, there are two like worst case scenario options that I have if we need them. Just, you know, putting that out there.
I will make a note of that. I have property that we can stop at and make a base out of, so to speak.
Then I guess that's the next move.
I assume
we can go there.
Home.
Yeah.
Are you
We
sure
can
you
go
wanna go there?
No, but I don't know where else to hold my mother safely right now.
I haven't. You know who we haven't like heard from at all, and all of them have gone to the same place.
Vaughn,
My grandpa?
Yeah. No. Well, I forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Vaughn and Vieira.
Vaughn and Vieira. Yeah, Vaughn and Vieira.
I was
Oh,
actually
they're
wondering.
fine, trust me.
Are they?
We've been told like they're alive. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just assumed Vieira was gonna die when she ran off by herself. I thought she was pretty cool, but it's cool though she's not dead.
If
Fun.
if I could,
What?
I have had some contact.
When?
It was before we got here in the Underdark. It was
How?
before we got on the ship. I received a letter from my grandfather. They're doing fine. They're all well. They're all alive, and they're all causing so many headaches for so many people. And it's honestly
I mean, that's
hilarious.
good, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
what I'm
great.
thinking.
But on a secondary note, I do still have to keep up the being an inquisitor thing and hunt down my grandfather and quote unquote kill him, which I'm obviously not going to do.
You just jogged my memory off of something we might be able to use to our advantage, and maybe because okay, so obviously you still have to do the Inquisitor stuff, but we do have the entire name and signature of a certain Inquisitor.
We do.
High Seeker
And
Roblin Deck.
wasn't he working under my uncle DM?
Roll a history check just for your memory with advantage.
Advantage. Oh, thank God it's an advantage because that's a fucking 1. Okay, 17 plus 1 is 18. Thank God.
Good.
Do I remember that? Rolls a 1. I forgot everything.
I forgot.
How does one speak common? So what was the name of the person again?
High Seeker Roblin. Hold on. High Seeker Roblin Deck. Roblin Deck broke. We have their full title and signature because I stole it like back in like session 10.
Yeah. Way early.
So they have ties to your uncle, that is true. You've heard of them before, but they had ties to Tonot. Specifically, they were working with the nobles there on the illegal slave trade.
With Catherine or Karen, whatever the fuck we named her.
I think it was
I have
Catherine.
I have it written down. Hold on.
I think it was Catherine, yeah.
It
was Catherine, and then I went back and like watched those, and then we kept switching between Catherine and Karen.
That makes sense.
No, her name's
She's kind of a thing.
But anyway.
So she was that Inquisitor was somehow tied to the illegal slave trade.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into those slavers again.
Probably. Ashengard is full of nobles.
So is just killing them outright off the table, or
yes? If we want to get around in Ashengard, we have to be diplomatic, Ragnar.
Can I just stay home?
I mean, you could, just gonna miss out on the destruction.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, being diplomatic means acting.
It does.
Diplomatic is going to be
but also,
me
we
not talking.
we also come into the problem that I have not been seen in Ashengard since I left.
Isn't that going to be fun?
It'll be great.
It has been almost 10 years.
Sounding a lot
Hopefully,
like
nobody will recognize me, so maybe that'll be a thing. But
I highly doubt that's going to be.
I was about to say.
You have a very distinct look.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing maybe a wig could fix, right?
We've tried
We've
that.
tried that.
That's how I found out.
Distinct
But-
look as in copying Sam and calling it like
I want to look
slutty
like her. But yeah, so going back to the plan, I want us to go to the property that I own and put my mother there to house, because I don't know where else to put her in a safe. I don't know what other safe place she's going to have right now. And that property is located right outside of Ashengard.
I know a safe place.
You didn't want her there, though.
Yeah, but she is your mom, and you're kind of the reason that city exists at all.
I'll be fine with keeping her at the base.
DM, I sent you a message.
I don't want to make more complications for you.
I mean, I'm not gonna be there. Like I said, I'm willing to let you handle
I also
her.
don't know how the others would feel.
They don't know what she looks like.
Gragnar, I'll lie to my people.
I
Well,
would
that's very
rather
good.
not jeopardize the safety of my mother anymore.
Bye.
But yeah, if we can make it to the border of Ashengard, then we'll find the property and basically figure out what we want to do there. And hopefully it's not in shambles.
Or somebody else is living there.
No, I have the deed. Nobody's living there.
Well, your uncle seems pretty, not above the law.
He's
Lots of illegal
definitely
Well,
not above going
considering-
to the kingdom.
Considering I got the deed from the gods at our wedding, I assume they did something to help out with it, so I don't know.
Well, that's a nice present.
I'm just putting things out there. I just expect the stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I trust that there was something done to help protect the place, but I don't know how maintained the property was.
We will certainly see, I suppose.
Nothing a little dusting about of what, 10
So,
years?
if I'm understanding this correctly, we're going the diplomatic route. So, possibly having an audience with your uncle.
Maybe not right off the bat.
I was assuming not off right the bat. What? Words? Hello?
So I do have an idea.
Yes.
Mm,
I could lie my way in, and we can definitely gain an audience with your uncle when it's necessary.
That could work. I just
We could talk.
don't know what's... What do you say to someone that you fucking hated your entire life and you haven't seen for 10 years?
Don't ask me. We know my answer.
I hope you die a horrible, horrible death.
Wait, you guys talk to them? I just kill them.
I like to tell them that I hate them first before I kill them.
They'll get the sentiment.
But if it's
Because
too
once
quick, how
we-
will they get the sentiment?
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
true.
I mean,
I digress.
I mean, we'll just Gardner just motions back to the hole. I think he got it pretty well after he got tail whipped through his fucking rock throne.
The problem is, my uncle has a temper. So, who knows what's gonna
And?
fucking happen? That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, we have the oh shit plans just in case. I don't know how well they're going to work because
Your
I
fa-
made them
your-
months ago. But yeah,
Your uncle has a temper, but he is still a scared child when you bring up the correct information.
Remind me what information we have.
He's terrified of the kingdom.
And you are of the kingdom.
As far as he's aware, yes. Technically, yes. But also, I'm the person he contracted to kill you.
You never mentioned that.
No. Did you ever wonder who wanted you dead and who would have asked the kingdom?
I
to
knew
take
who
such
wanted
an
me
interest?
dead. I just didn't know that he directly contacted you.
Well, he directly contacted the kings.
We can talk about that later, but we can use the kingdom as a threat somehow.
I could also use it as a ploy to get an audience with the king.
True.
Imagine what happens whenever the assassin he sent to kill his granddaughter or whatever the fuck you are to him. Honestly, I don't care at this point.
Niece?
He sounds like an old fuck, and that's all I deal with.
I mean, he is, but anyway.
That being said, the moment that I bring his niece to his throne, he'll know. He'll just know who it is and what's going on. But he'll probably think it's more of a show or a ploy to kill you in front of him as proof, because the kingdom likes to make it very noted that we complete our contracts.
We could fake a death.
That's also possible, yeah.
Ron, your contract stated dead or alive.
Mm-hmm.
But it said if dead, bring her head.
Does he tell me that or no?
I keep that to myself.
You look a little weird, Ron.
What? I'm telling the truth.
Mm.
I could also just bring you to him alive. That's not a big deal.
DM, do I know what would happen if I were to be brought to him alive?
No. You have been gone for almost 10 years. The fact that your uncle had apparently put into motion for you to be hunted even this far out is a little bit wild to you. You know he doesn't care for loose ends, but to have multiple, again, remember the hag was also another deal.
That's true.
For one reason or another, your uncle needs to make sure you're dead or brought to him. And Lord knows how many other contracts he's put into motion, again, over the course of 10 years to find you.
Considering my mother was an oracle and he would constantly use her. And now that I'm gaining these abilities, I guess. He wants me for something, but he doesn't want me elsewhere.
Sounds like a desperate fool.
The question is why?
The only one who could really tell us that is you.
I don't know. I don't know anything. The only thing I know is he's got a secret lab, apparently, and nobody fucking knows what he does in there.
That's not entirely true.
Go on.
I know the bare minimum of what he does, but I also know two people who do know.
Vaughn and your grandfather.
Correct.
Other than the fact that he makes those abominations, I don't know what else he does.
That's a little more than just abominations, don't you think?
What would you call them?
Abominations are husks. Abominations are just walking corpses. I know. I've seen it.
I can't, out of character, I can't remember if you've ever told her.
She was told a little bit of it, but she wasn't told the full
whole
extent
thing.
of what happened. Yeah. She knows that Fran did see.
Adonai.
Well, he didn't know it was Adonai.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's.
Mhm.
Well, I thought he did.
No, he didn't know who Adonai was at the time. He does now.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, he didn't know his face because
okay.
he was dead by the time the contract was
Yeah.
put in place. So,
Okay. You've seen it.
I've seen it. And it's not pleasant.
I wouldn't imagine it would be. So I guess our next objective is to find Vaughn and or your grandfather. Or get
Yes.
whatever information.
And the first place to look is Ashengard.
Ashengard. Oh, I'm gonna have such a fun time going back. And she's gonna start going back and eating.
Luke, you've been quiet.
Oh, I've just been enjoying the conversation.
Enjoying
You call
it?
this enjoyable?
I mean, we may not have the answers now, but we do have some time before we get there, so
And
That's
the tea
fair.
is
I'm sure the
spicy.
answers will come to us.
Somebody likes a
Fran
little
looks
cumin.
around. Fran looks around.
Every-
Where's the tea?
I mean, I probably got some in
As-
my pocket.
As the two of you are like talking, you realize that everyone who's there is just listening, and there's even like a few like big bugs that have kind of snuggled up next to the fire, kind of staring you down as you're
Aw.
having this very very serious conversation, and it's just kind of like a glow bug just sitting there like, oh yeah,
I
Oh.
have
Telemundo
this-
looking hella good in fantasy.
I just have this visual in my head that Serafina finally notices that there's bugs sitting next to her, and she like slow turns. Yeah. It's just a glow bug. It's fine. Oh my god.
The glow bug, she screams, the glow bug like rears itself like rolls away, runs into the night. It's like,
It's just a glow bug. It's
I
fine. They
Don't
harmless.
like bugs.
It's just the size of your fist. It's not a big deal.
It's
oh
gross.
no, that was most definitely the size of your arm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the adults.
But also, we have Garum.
Yeah.
If anything, Garum also knows his way around Ashengard.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that he doesn't like bugs.
No.
That was gonna be a problem since he's walking off alone in the not moonlight.
It's
Oh,
fine. I
man.
warned him. He's supposed to kill the big ones. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah.
As if like almost on cue, you hear like a big thud. There's a flash of like radiant light in the distance. And it's like it just for a split second, you can see a giant fucking like beetle absolutely getting shot in the face.
Oh, well, he took your advice.
Huh.
I mean, it's true. There might be bigger
Ragnar.
things than the centipedes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Ragnar, dessert.
Oh, hell yeah! I run off down the cave.
Just hear the pitter patter.
Just-
It's like Chucky Pitter Patter, but with joy.
Oh my god.
Gimme.
You're, like,
Gragnar.
scraping.
Gragnar, you're running up there. I need you to make a perception check as you
Ooh,
run
I'm
off.
bad at those. Let's go. Where's my Karatar sheet? Can you roll good die, please?
Die said no.
No, thank you.
Ooh. Perceptionis
Mm-hmm.
up 12 with a bonus of nothing.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
Bad.
What's your perception modifier? Let me ask that.
0.
Okay, so 12
My
is good.
passive perception is 9.
Not
Okay,
existent.
so here's the thing.
Ragnar needs glasses, probably.
You run up, Gragnar, and you slow down, obviously, as you begin to approach Garum, because, you know, there's no reason to run up on him. He's probably, at this point, about 30, 40 feet away. And you just barely hear him talking to himself, of sort. You can't make out what he's saying, but it sounds like he is almost having a conversation of sorts.
This is Ragnar we're talking about. Ragnar was raised under a rock. I don't have manners. I'm running up full tilt. Like, literally, like the way I imagine it is I saw the flash, was told, hey, Ragnar, to start like, ooh, run all the way down and like, as I'm getting closer, gimme.
As you're about 30 feet from him as you come up on the big bug. And Garum fucking head whips around real quick. And he looks at you, and there's almost this look of like frustration. As for just the split second, it almost looked like there was someone walking beside him. For just the split second.
And it was Jesus all along. My name's Amy.
My name's Amy. I'm 6 years old.
Oh my god.
My name's Amanda. I'm six.
That is a whole D&D sub story waiting to happen. Like,
Anyway.
Okay, rewind. What happened?
you run up just in time to barely notice what looks like almost like a silhouette walking beside Garum before his head swivels. And he looks at you almost like in frustration, not anger, just like, oh, fuck, man, what the hell? And you're like run up on the bug body.
Yep.
And it is a giant beetle. It's a giant beetle. It's probably about 10 feet long. It's bulky.
Hell yeah. Like probably not be able to carry bulky.
You can drag it. It's just gonna take a minute.
Cool. I'm gonna use my dragon form and just drag it back. Well, enjoy your walk, and I'm just gonna drag the beetle.
Oh my god.
just poof. Enjoy your walk and just walk up in the fucking beetle.
Aram like shakes his head. He's like, "What the fuck? What the actual fuck?" And he just continues to walk
I'm even
away.
taller than him now. Yeah.
As you like think that, the Garum like slow turns, looks at you for a second, like he feels like he's been wronged in some way, and he continues to walk away. His ears burning a little bit. Ear hole because he's a dragon. With that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this night. You proceed to have dessert, which is just giant beetle. And
Giant
then
beetle creme brulee as I just light it on fire.
Front throw sugar on top of it.
With salt,
And-
they throw sugar.
While they do that, I'm going to be attending to my mother.
All right. She doesn't seem to be worse for wear. In fact, it's almost as if her body is like recovering. When she first
was gonna
transformed,
ask,
she was very pale. But as time has gone by, you see more color. Her cheeks are turning into like a rosier, pinkish color. The form your mother has taken is that of a halfling.
Hmm.
She's shorter, but seems to have several features that seem to remind you of her, despite the fact that you've always known her as a dragonborn.
I have not actually.
When you were real little, you knew
Yeah.
her as a human, but you were all of like 3 or so.
Well, still, but anyway.
Yeah. If you remember stuff from when you're 3, you got good fucking memory, mate. Like,
I only say because
but,
in our mine and Beck's RP, it's like we had a little brief moment where she talked about it. But anyway,
okay.
Yep.
So with that, you look at her. She has pale eyes, almost like she's blind. As you check her eyes, they don't react to light or anything like that. But her skin is sandy. Her cheeks are pinkish, and she has freckles. Something that sticks out to you from your fuzzy memories as a child is that she had freckles when she was
a human.
a human
Or ASMR, technically.
ASMR, yeah. But you always thought she was human until, you
Yeah.
grew up and all this shit started happening. You see that she has long, straight hair similar to your own, but it curls at the ends.
Mm.
And she just sleeps. As the days go on, and as you travel,
I just remembered something. One more thing. Okay, so before I forget, one, should I keep all these fucking mutant dragonborn parts?
Oh yeah.
I have a bunch of. I have like some of the skin, some scales. I also have like 2 vials of their weird ass black blood.
Fran is going to take one of the scales.
I would
Do
say
you just want all of it, or do I like need?
I would say
Fran is
keep
going
them.
to take all of the scales.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you all the stuff I have. I have a sample of the skin, a handful of scales, and then 2 vials of the mutant blood. All right,
which
cool,
which has not changed, by the way. It's been quite a while, and it's still the same viscousness.
Can you post that list in the campaign chat thingy? Thanks.
Now the thing of actual importance, and he'll pull out like this scrap piece of paper that has like the barrel symbol etched on it for House Greyfell. Remember, what are we doing about, like, is this important at all?
Greyfell.
It was a barrel down there, not the layer we ran to the first emerald.
Oh yeah, they
was,
were from the kingdom, right?
Yeah, well, Fran said something about it was House Greyfell or something like that.
I would hold on to that.
I think Leader had them, if I remember correctly, is where we saw them.
I would hold on to that just in case.
Yes,
Good
so
idea.
it was obviously a merchant boat that had been attacked, and like all their shit had been taken.
I didn't think it was important. I was like, maybe this is important.
Wait, you said it was documents or like wait?
It's literally just like the house name on a barrel that I did like the scribble over it with a piece of paper just to keep track of it. And I asked Ron about it later, which is how I got House Greyfell.
I think you should hold on to it just in case. But anyway,
You never know.
That's it.
And so with that, we're going to say another 3 or 4 days go by. You're more than halfway back to where your ship is. And y'all have been taking the opportunity to just kind of relax. There haven't been nearly as many things you've come across. You've come across giant bugs here and there. You've come across a couple monsters here and there, but you've been able to maneuver around them without being noticed. As you reach this point, again, 4 days, then 5 days more. So now a total of 6, 7, 8 days of travel. You start realizing that once you get back to the ship, once you decide where you're going, you're going to have to decide what to do with the crew.
Oh,
Because both spots are literally landlocked.
yeah.
Ashengard has one entrance that can be made from the same waterway that Lake Hill gave you to go underground. Daramond, as you look at the screen, there is a waterway that leads from here to Daramond and into Ashengard. Or Dramond, I'm sorry, yeah, Dramond. It has to go past a camp, military camp, and farmland from the Kingdom United to do it.
That seems like a bad idea.
Or you can go to Lake Hill and let the crew go from there. That's a safe spot. And then you can go on your way, docking the ship.
Lake Hill would be the
Lake Hill seems like the best option.
the best option.
I have lots of illegal shit on me, so we should probably
Yeah. Yeah.
You say it like that, yeah.
Because I imagine
it's like I have illegal shit. I am the illegal shit. You know.
I imagine once we get to Ashengard, we're gonna be patted down.
Why does the help have a grenade?
I feel like there's gonna
Where
be a
else
lot.
am I supposed to hold on to the fucking grenade?
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Gragnar just looking to Fron and it's just like, can I please kill him?
And Fron just giving him like a look of no.
Jingle jingle, no.
Jingle, jingle, jungle.
Jingle jingle jungle.
Gragnar takes a level in a road purely to stab these people without being seen.
I like the idea that like the entire time Gragnar is gonna be like vibrating with I want to kill him, let me kill him. And then the moment that
it's
Franz
gonna be
is like,
it's gonna be someone that doesn't deserve it. It's gonna be like a whole week's worth of just microaggressions he's had to deal with, and he's just gonna atomize them.
Well,
like
considering
Fron being like, you know what, Gragnar? Yes. And then immediately.
I mean, maybe Gragnar won't have as much of a hard time because it's a lot of Dragonborn. There's a lot of Dragonborn that are in Ashengard, but I don't know what the DM has planned. So,
well, Dragonborn and kobolds are two very different things.
I mean, they're similar.
That's racist.
That's like saying a halfling is a little human. Like,
oh my god.
Dwarves and halflings are the same thing, right?
Human is a giant halfling.
Way to fucking go, Serafina. Really didn't fall far from the family tree, did you?
Damn. Fron shakes his head in shame.
Fron's like, I came
from a nation of racists.
I was just gonna say.
I'm gonna go back to tend to my mother.
As you're having this conversation, Karam's looking at you, just shaking his head like, what the fuck? You proceed to take care of your mother, and as this time goes on, you eventually reach the ship. Again, your mother is still asleep, but she is looking healthier and healthier by the day. It's almost counterintuitive. Her body has only taken liquids in.
I was gonna say,
casually.
like, can I like make some kind of check to see if like she's
yes
actually like doing
give
okay?
Me a medicine. give me a medicine check.
That is a 15 plus 6 or
I mean,
6
nothing
1
crazy.
16.
Like, yo, what?
No. 16, yeah.
16. Okay, so you are able to check her vitals. You're able to go ahead and look over her. She seems to be getting healthier. You've been giving her water. I'm sure Fran and Garum have been giving you, like, help when necessary.
You said we got to
Luke,
the ship, right?
yeah, you have finally reached the ship. You can see it in the distance.
Braun is going to request dock
Yeah, I was going to say.
immediately.
As you pull up and the crew sees you in the distance, the lights of the ship start turning on. Before you're even like close. Again, they've been keeping an eye out, watching, staying here. And you watch as several of your men who have been, as you were traditionally on the ship, come out of hiding from behind rocks. They have been like
Damn.
defending the ship essentially. And one of the men, a young man that you recognize has worked the crew, we'll call him Robin.
Okay.
Robin walks up to you and goes, first mate.
Robin.
I would also like to say I am carrying my mother myself.
Oh shit. Well, Doc, I'll go get Doc.
Yes,
is she okay?
We don't know. That's why we need Doc.
She's stable.
Okay.
But that's all I know.
Okay. And Robin will turn around and call out. Several of the men kind of nod. You see that some of the men are injured, showing scars and things that they did not see before.
What happened here?
Robin turns around. You were gone over a month, and we stayed like we were supposed to. But a ship full of sound and noise tracks a few things. We've had arachnids, a drider or two, some really big lizard-like guys I've never seen before. Just hanging in the fucking cave above us. They dropped on the ship, and we've just been taking turns watching.
Did we lose any men?
And he kind of stands there and rubs his neck. Yeah.
How many?
And who?
4. And he leads you to
He'll follow.
grave sites. There's 4
Luke.
sites in.
Yep.
Can you please take Seraphina's mother to Doc?
No, I'm taking her myself.
Fine. Luke, accompany me. Gragnar, you want to go check on Gregny and Toast.
Yeah.
And Daisy.
And I'm trying to look up my notes here real quick, but give me a second. Because like I said, some of my notes got damaged at work. Someone spilled well, I rolled on the pre-existing characters. You come across 4 graves. And there are stones put in place. It's very obviously that they dug this rock and earth out of the way to bury these men. And it definitely wasn't easy. You can tell that. This is solid stone under your feet. And for them to bury them, they would have had to chip away at that with an axe for hours, if not days. And you see engraved the older gentleman whose son passed away.
Vincent.
Vincent is buried.
I like Vincent.
Dang it.
And Robin goes, Vincent took down one of the dryers on his own. He was on the ship doing night watch. He couldn't sleep. We found him in the morning with the drider dead beside him.
He
It was
a
the first
follower of
night.
Form.
Yeah, he and he'll pull out the necklace along with his son's necklace, and again, his grandson is on the ship as well. His grandson said that you wanted to have these so that these could be mailed off when
Correct.
necessary.
Thank you.
No problem. You also see the carpenter who was on the ship.
Name?
We'll call him Brent. I don't remember what his name was originally. I do apologize. It was one of those things where when I had done this a while back, I lost those notes.
Mm-hmm.
Brent was a carpenter who would constantly pretty up the ship. He was the type of person to whittle on the stairs to give them like intricate designs because they didn't have any. And he was like, a beautiful ship like this with a beautiful crew like us needs to look pretty. And the guys would constantly mess with him about that, kind of make fun of him, but they all appreciated the fact that he was doing little things to make it feel like home. And then there were two brothers, Tom and Tam. Tom and Tam were twins. They were not born Tom and Tam. They named themselves that as the names they were given when they were born were more like slurs than anything, as they were constantly causing problems as youth. They liked the idea of rhyming names. And the joke was often said that they would, they came in this world together, they would go out together. And Robin explains that them and Brent fought that big lizard thing, which you guys would happen to know would be the same species as Whitejaw. It came in hungry and mad, and there were 3 or 4 of them. Tom and Tam held one down before they were thrown into the water.
Is Whitejaw still with us?
He is
Yeah.
not.
I was gonna ask.
Wait, where'd he go?
Whitejaw, you guys don't know. After you had finished everything, he kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
He left the first night.
Okay.
What happened to the like 2 kobolds that were going with us? I forgot what happened to them.
They
if
left
ran
too.
off or not.
Yeah,
cool.
they ran off.
Yeah, they ran off
Just
scared.
double checking.
Yeah. They were they got thrown off the ship by one of those lizard guys, and there was just blood in the water. Too much viscera, not enough person left. So we've done what we can. Those were back to back, day after day, and then we had about a week of respite, a week of attacks, and then it's been probably a little bit of a we scare them off by being very alert now.
I'm glad the rest of you are okay, Robin. I will make sure that they are due their respects tonight.
Vincent gave Mr. Center basically his duties when he passed. So he's been kind of keeping us on the straight and narrow. But if I might, first mate, he needs to sleep.
Oh yeah, the crew
He's
doesn't know
working.
Sam's gone.
He's he's still he's running around like he's still undead. He doesn't have to sleep.
Then tell him to sleep.
We've tried, and you can hear the yelling from Mr. Center going, "Who the fuck turned on all the goddamn lights?"
I will talk to him. And I would like to make a announcement to the crew. So if you could spread the word and gather them on the deck. We're going to be leaving soon, so
Sure, but and he looks around. Where's the captain?
That's exactly what I'd like to talk about.
And you
It's
see,
okay.
Rob.
She's okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he almost for a split second looked really worried. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go get everyone ready.
Thank you.
No problem. Cutting to everyone who's going to dock.
I think it was just me.
It's
No,
you,
me,
it's
yeah.
Garum, and Gragnar.
Yeah,
I didn't know
me
Ragnar
and
was
Luke are
going.
together, so
Yeah. Garum goes to knock on the door, and as he goes to knock on the door opens right before he knocks. And you see Doc looking exhausted. And he just goes, ah, fuck. I mean, hooray, you're back. With someone who needs help. Put him on the desk. And he just walks over, and you see his desk is covered in, like, just a lot of different medical herbs and things like that. It's very obvious he's been busy, again, taking care of these guys who were attacked by driders, which have poison, a bunch of others, giant spiders, things like that. And he just wipes the table. He just puts his hands on Game Grump style and just throws everything off. Lay her down.
And she's gonna walk in and just gently put her mother on the table.
And he looks at her. He opens her eye. What the?
She's
He looks
stable, but she's been asleep for about a week now.
more than a week. We're going on 2 weeks since her soul
Was
was
it a week?
reattached to this. It was 2 weeks, roughly. Yeah. And he goes, about 2 weeks since her soul is attached. She's healing. She's everything. You've been keeping her hydrated, right?
Yeah. Everything I can't do.
He's going to go ahead and look at you, and then Garum. And Gragnar, where are you? You said you were going there as well.
I'm looking for Gregny.
You walk by, and Doc looks at you and goes, "Your kids are downstairs, and they're pissed at their papa."
Hey, I didn't send them back here, and I was walked downstairs.
I don't know what else to do.
Honestly, there's nothing you can do. She'll wake up when her body isn't, when her body is fully put together. And he rolls her hand over, and you can see the palm of her hand. The skin is smooth, like baby. And he looks at her ear. He checks her arm. Garum, outside. And Garum goes, "What?" And he goes, "Outside." And he goes, "Okay, fine. Fucking hell."
Why?
Shut the door. And as soon as he shuts the door, you say why, and he starts unbuttoning your mother. Again, you put clothes on. I've got to check her vitals, okay? You put her soul in a whole new body. You'll be lucky if her organs are in the right place.
Remember what we said about communication, Doc?
I respond. I'm a responder. And he just fucking keeps doing. He checks her vitals. He checks her bones. He checks her ribs. He checks her legs, her feet. He checks her head. He goes through, and you see him grabbing a couple different things. He sets her up as she's unconscious, and he taps her knee, which doesn't move. He's like, "That's a correct response." And he lays her out, and he again buttons her back up. He makes sure that she's wrapped up on there. He puts a pillow under her head. He grabs a bag, and he takes a sword, stabs it into the table, and he hangs the back off the handle of the sword as it starts dripping liquid into your mom. She just needs to sleep, like everyone here. And he sits down in his seat. Give it 2 or 3 days. She'll be awake. She'll be functional. She's blind.
Which I thought was odd because she was blind before I gave her the potion, but I thought the potion would fix everything.
Potion fixes the body, not the soul. And the soul is tied to the flesh. Broken soul means a broken body. You're lucky that's all she's got going. I was not kidding when I said her organs could have been in the wrong place.
I was also told her minds might also not be fixed.
It's not. It's better. But it's not. She's gonna forget things short term mostly. She'll remember the long term for the most part, but she'll have lapses. She'll have a lot of good times. She'll have a lot of confusing times too.
There's no way to fix it. There's no way to.
Are you asking me to fix it?
Are you able to? I just want
Are
my
y'all
mother back.
done? I can. At a cost. Like everything else.
What cost?
You need to talk to your husband first. I'm not saying that you can't make this decision on your own, but what I would need to take from you to give to her would be a lot.
What would that be?
It's her memories that are shattered, so I'd have to take memories from you. I could fix her. It's what I do. You're aware of who I am, aren't you?
DM, am I?
Ron, did you tell her who he was?
Nope.
God damn it, Fron!
I thought he told us. Or am I thinking of fucking the other?
Fron tells y'all a lot of shit, apparently, but not me.
I don't think he told anyone. I think Doc told everyone.
Doc
Because
mentioned...
Yeah.
I don't remember that. What?
I can fix her. But I would need tribute.
Tribute, what do you... What are you talking about?
Do you think anyone knows off the top of their heads how the elixir of the gods work? Do you think anyone here can patch someone up with glue and fucking sticky notes? He points to the floor.
What are you getting at,
of a
Doc?
disease. Fucking hell. I would need a tribute. I would need an offering to fix this. This is not something that I did.
Are you saying you're a god?
I'm saying that if you want your mom taken care of, talk to your husband and ask him some questions.
What would Fron... How? Why? Why do I need to talk to Fron? That's...
You are the densest of
I'm
them
trying
all.
to understand, Doc.
Yes! I'm a fucking god. I'm the god of medicine. The god of quack doctors, mad scientists. I am the boogeyman that your kids get told about middle of the night and worship me with their fear. And I didn't much like that, so I made a deal with a certain chaotic entity to go ahead and change my application up a bit, my portfolio. But in doing so, I got a hard reset. This crew is my church. These people, my followers. When you are injured, you pray to me. When you come to my room to get fixed, you worship me. I can fix her. I've been working with these people on this ship for so long. I finally have enough, and I'm going to end up burning through it all to help you save your mother. So talk to your husband, tell him that you're going to be losing a few memories, and maybe try to pick out which ones you're okay with losing.
My question is, how are my memories going to help fix her?
Metaphysical bullshit. It isn't one-to-one, you know? None of this is one-to-one. Sure, we claim that to use our spells, you got to give a diamond or 500 gold, but that's really just for tribute. I can fix her completely, but it will cost you a lot. Hell, it might make you just like she is now. So if you want your mother...
What about an elixir?
What about an elixir?
Would that help her?
You want to give your already shattered soul of a mother...
I don't know how this shit works, Doc. That's why I'm asking.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now how it works. I take from you, I give to her. It's a transplant. Let's call it that. Let's call it a transplant. I take what is needed and I can fix her, but it will leave you broken more so than you already are.
Not even the elixir will help that.
The elixir will turn her into a mad god. We've got plenty of those on this ship alone, don't you think? Now, if you don't mind, being straightforward is not a part of my nature. It hurts to be straightforward. If you could just go outside. Talk with your husband, come up with a plan on what memories you want to give up. Fuck, maybe you can split it between the two of you so it's not so fucking devastating.
I'll need time to think about it anyway.
Then go think. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be direct. It's not who I am. It's not what I am.
Are you alright, Doc?
No. Underhill went missing a month ago. Roughly. And
when was the last thing he was doing?
I guess writing me a letter telling me he was running off for a bit. Had some stuff to handle.
Can I see the letter?
No.
Did he say what exactly he needed to take care of? I don't understand why he would run off.
He's lucky. If he's running off somewhere, it's because he needed to be there. It's just been a very long time since I've had no one to talk to. And talking to you guys, you always want things to be straightforward. I can't be me with you. I have to do this. I have to sit here and be direct. And it's painful. Please, just let me look after your mother while you're out.
Give me whatever updates you have, and she's gonna start walking out.
Serafina.
What?
You're a good kid. Just got it. You're a good kid. And he'll stand up and turn to focus on your mother again. He's checking her temperature. You see him kind of almost running around ragged. It's the first time you've seen him where he's doing medicine and he looks exhausted doing it.
I'm trying to think. Would healing hands help him a little bit?
Don't know.
Doc,
What? And he
Let
just
me-
looks at you. His shoulders have sunk. He's just like, what do you want from me?
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and use healing hands and see if that might give him a little bit of a boost.
Seraphina,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do me a favor.
Oh boy. The one time I'm trying to be nice.
Yep. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay, at least I'm okay with those, kind of. I got, pseudo 20.
Nice. You put your hand on him and you use lay on hands. And as you do, that energy flows into him. And something flows into you. It seems to be completely arbitrary and unintended, but
Is
you
it
have
like a bad or
flashes.
like, oh boy.
You have flashes of moments. You see a plague-ridden city long, long time ago. A man in a beaked mask walking the land, picking up corpses. You see him come across a child laying sick, coughing with warts across their body. And he tilts his head. You realize that you're no longer outside of that body, you're inside of it. As he leans down and he flicks the kid in the head. And the kid starts crying. But as they cry, he chuckles. It's nice to see that you can cry about something else now that you're no longer sick. And you realize that the skin that was welted and swollen peels away and falls to the ground, almost like a snake's skin, as the kid sits there crying about the flicked forehead. They realize that they're not hurting anymore. Get out of here before you catch it again. Kid looks up at him and nods and runs off. Then you jump to an older civilization, a place somewhere else. You know it's not even Ethlo, the world you come from. And there is just death and plague and disease. And you see a man standing there with scars across his body as he's weeping over a mound of corpses. A different voice from outside of this body, one that is someone else speaking. I'm sorry that you couldn't help them. Shut up. Shut up. This is all you, Plague. This is all you. We were supposed to be in balance and you just... Fuck! And with that, you're thrown back to the ship. You see Doc running around, constantly injecting people random fluids that in your head, you know what they're made of, and they are truly random bits of wine and vinegar mixed in with a drop of health potion, mixed in with mud and clay, things that shouldn't work, and yet they are healing people left, right, and center. At one point, he has run out of all the clay and random things, and he just starts spitting into the back end of a needle. And you watch as he sticks that in someone and they are healed. And then you watch as he hears a yelp and runs to the edge of the ship and he sees the blood-filled water from the two twins that fell in. Fuck! He sits there and he turns around and you see a letter in his hand as he sinks and the fight finishes. From Underhill. I'll be back. Just know that your luck hasn't left you. Suddenly, you're back in your own body, and Doc shoves you away. Don't heal me. You don't heal a god.
I was just trying to help.
Thank you.
Fran would make these for us while we were traveling. She's going to take out a satchel of the blueberries that he gave her and hand it to Doc.
Doc sits and he looks at it and he chuckles a bit and catches himself. This is a shit berry.
It helps.
Is he trying to do good berry?
Yeah, they're not the best, but
He's making rations. It's the wrong spell.
Do you want them or not, Doc?
Yes, I'll take them. Also send Fran to me. I can't have people fucking up the spell I came up with.
I'll let him know.
I was
Fucking
doing
hell.
ration. I wasn't doing good, Barry. I was doing ration.
Weird abomination. I'm almost proud, if not disturbed. Ration doesn't give you berries. It gives you cheese and random shit.
Oh, right, Barry.
It's not supposed to give you berries. If he wants good berry as a spell, it's like
Just eat them,
grade
Doc.
school shit. And he
Just
sits there and he just takes the whole handful and just shoves it in his mouth and just get your husband in like 2 days.
2 days.
2 days. Make your decision by then.
Okay.
And thank you. Now get the fuck out of my office. And he slams the door on you.
Be nice, Serafina. You have to learn how to walk in other people's shoes, Serafina.
Fun! And she's going to start walking over.
And we're going to jump back to Doc for a split second for a player-only knowledge. I really don't like when oracles touch me. You were able to peek into his memories.
I thought so.
It was unpleasant because it was unintentional.
Yeah.
Kind of like being ripped out of your own body for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
As a player, you'll know that this is like a big step for you, but as a person, you don't know if it was, as a character, you don't know if that was Doc,
him, or me.
You're not really sure. That'll be something you have to look into.
So if I touch people now, there's a chance I can see their memories?
Depending on what you do and who you touch and why.
Stay away.
Well, I can't control that when we're doing the nasties, so...
We're going to cut from everything that happened with Doc to Fran. You are standing on the deck of the ship. The crew has been gathering for about 10 minutes. They're surprisingly quick, but there's still some of the crew that have agreed to be on watch. You watch as some of the men leave the ship and they wander off into the dark. And they know their path. It's very obvious when you watch them that they've been doing this for a while since you've left, and that they are hyper aware of every pebble, every stone, and they're just keeping their eye out. They have become a functional crew in a way far surpassing what they were before, and they were very functional before. But they're also now a crew that apparently has gone through some things together and are more battle ready, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fran is going to stand where Sam usually stands to greet the ship. As most of you already know or have noticed, Captain is not here with us right now. I'm sure you have questions, and I will answer all of them. But The short answer is she has been called to war.
The crew begin to murmur and look around, confused.
She has put me in charge for the time being. But I would still prefer if you call me first mate. Because I can never take the place of our captain. Sam is the only captain of the Revenge. I will continue to do the duties that I have done since day one. I will also be taking on the duties of the captain. If there's any questions, ask now.
Okay. One of the crew steps up. Middle-aged gentleman, scruffy beard, scar on his chin. You said the captain's being called out to war.
Correct.
Is there one up top that we're not aware of?
No.
And forgive me for asking, but what kind of war calls out a single individual out of a crew?
One of great importance and one who needs to lead. We all know Sam is a capable leader.
See some of the men kind of looking back at each other, looking at you.
The war that she fights is within the depths of the sea.
The fucking sea? Oh, my bad.
Yes, Peter. The sea.
Another gentleman steps up. Look, if I'm gonna be honest, sir, you can just tell us if we've been abandoned. And several of the men kind of chastise him and go, "Excuse me, what the fuck are you saying?" As others kind of also nod their head as they look at you.
You think that you've been abandoned?
I mean, a war out to sea, I understand there's water here, but how would she have gotten to the sea, sir? On top of that, it's not the first time she's disappeared on us.
No, you're right.
I
You
was
are
on
absolutely right.
I was on watch that night, sir.
Sam has not abandoned you all. She would not leave this ship unless it was absolutely necessary. She would not leave all of you behind unless absolutely needed. And if she didn't care enough for all of you, she wouldn't leave somebody in charge and would have left you all to rot here.
You can hear some of the men kind of nodding. Can you roll a persuasion or a general charisma check? Just a general charisma check, actually.
You really don't want me to pass that hard, huh?
It's they trust your words. You don't need to persuade them.
I mean,
It's how well they're taking it. Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense. 16.
You see a lot of the men nodding and agreeing. There's a couple of the guys who kind of sit there very much kind of feeling negated, but not like out and out like I'm going to speak up now. More like, okay, fine, I guess. And then you hear a coughing sound. Sorry. I'm a bit allergic to bullshit. And he waves to the men, and it's Mr. Underhill. Look.
Wait,
You want to call
Underhill?
my... I mean, not Underhill. Fucking Mr. Sinner. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was like, excuse me.
You want
Hey,
to call?
yo,
You want to call my daughter a piece of shit? Go for it. Want to say that she has a drinking problem? Go for it. She can't buy it honestly.
Yeah, she has a
Uh,
drinking problem.
See, right there. That's great. I'll punch him later, but it's true. You want to go ahead and say anything? Fine, but she would not abandon the ship or its crew.
No.
Some
wouldn't.
shit must have really fucking gone down, which I will pry from your living or dead corpse later, first mate, on details.
No need to.
If you do.
I can tell you details.
All right, great, because I'm exhausted and beating the shit out of you while funny would be just a waste of energy. So,
And throwing you overboard would be hilarious and frowned upon by Sam.
you can fucking try.
As
He sits there and he taps on his arm. I got a new body, motherfucker. But also, why the fuck are you fuckers standing here? The first mate has given his words. Sir, what the fuck you want this crew to do?
Get ready to leave. You have 10
Oh.
minutes to make this ship sail.
All right, ladies, we have been sitting here for far too long. The barnacles are on our asses. Let's get moving. And you watch as he kicks the guy who said they were abandoned. Ah, fuck. No, we don't curse on this ship. We swear, dumbass. And he grabs him. You're cleaning the fucking deck for the next week. And you watch as the men disperse. Mr. Center looks at you and he gives a nod and a bit of a half-hearted smile before he starts again profaning across the entirety of the boat at Min, as they all kind of like snap to. And he eventually comes up to you and he leans on the rail. Have to do with her aunt.
Yep.
Fucking hell. You know, I died so that she didn't have to deal with this shit.
Well, a lot of people die to keep their kids away from something, and they still find a way.
Ungrateful bastards. And he stands up. He's like, it's nice to have the voice of a 30-year-old and not an undead.
Fair?
Thank you, Fran.
For what?
I know you don't see eye to eye with Sam. And I know that it can't be easy to have to step up into shoes that you do not want to fill.
It's temporary. Or at least it damn well better be.
I agree. I agree full-heartedly. But thank you for being someone my daughter can lean on. Thank you for being her friend. He's going to tap you on the shoulder and then proceed to walk down the stairs and yell at somebody who accidentally dropped a bucket.
Actually, Sinner, I have something I need you to do.
Fuck me sideways and call me Betty Lou. What do you need?
Well, Betty Lou, you're gonna have to go rest.
Fuck off.
Won't say it again.
Yes, sir, first mate, sir. Power's already gone to his fucking head. And he just goes down the stairs into the under of the ship.
Well, that went better than I thought.
I don't know why everyone was having such a hard time. Ron's gonna go inside the captain's
You walk into the captain's quarters, and that's where you see Doc with Seraphina's mom on the table.
In the captain's quarters?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I thought it was in Doc's.
Nope, you
Rude.
guys had gone to Doc had commandeered the captain's quarters as a backup space for medical.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not on the mahogany.
Mahogany.
The sword is stuck into the table, dripping
not
fluids
the
into Seraphina's
mahogany.
Womp womp.
That's a, buff that one out later.
Yeah.
I want
Anything
you
I
to
can
know.
help with?
I will say I've stabbed this sword into many a things that are mahogany today. And you can see the nicks everywhere from where he stuck daggers and stuff to hold up IV fluids, essentially. Saline solutions.
Sam is going to kill somebody, but it's not going to be me, and it's damn well not going to be you, because you're kind of unkillable.
And we lost
I
Brett
feel-
too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good.
Poor Luke.
I'm fine. I just am exhausted. Oh, yeah. Ragnar went to talk to his kids. That's gonna be
Oh
fun.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the dogs, the dire wolves?
Ragnar's kids? Yes.
Oh, they're gonna
Alright.
be pissed.
I guess they're kids, yeah, that's true.
More like teenagers, but
Well, if there's anything you need, let me know. Should I bring you anything from your room?
yes. Under the bed.
Okay.
Right where my pillow is, right underneath the bed there,
Okay.
is a flask. If
Hmm.
you could bring that to me,
Sure.
along with the 3 bottles of rum, that would be great.
Can do. It's good to see you, Doc. And Fran's gonna leave.
And he turns his head with the look.
nice.
He turned his head with a look of disgust. What the fuck? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Fran's gonna step out the door. Yes, I knew that would fucking gross him out.
It's mind games with you, isn't it?
Oh, all the time.
Always.
Wait, Luke, when did you get here?
I've been here. I've been next to you.
That's what that weird shadow was above me.
You asked him to come with you, Frog.
I sure did. I'm gonna need some help carrying some supplies up to Doc.
How
Here
about
in the captain's
you
quarters.
check the rest of the ship? I'll take care of it.
You know what? That's a great idea, Luke. You,
All right.
thank you.
No problem.
God, that was so funny though. And Fran's just gonna like dwell in it and keep walking downstairs to possibly go see Ragnar, see how he's doing.
Doc is sitting there, bewildered and tired, and just like, I'm gonna kiss him later.
He fucking better not.
I'm gonna fuck up that marriage. I'm gonna wreck it.
Seraphina feels a twinge of irritation.
She's like, I'm gonna have to kill Doc.
I don't.
Suddenly.
It's like, I don't know why, but I feel the sudden urge to kill somebody.
I killed a man in Reno. With that, we're gonna roll back time a little bit to Ragnar going downstairs.
That's me.
And you go downstairs and you lock eyes, not with Ragni, or Toast, but with Daisy.
Oh.
As she is face first in a trough and she looks up at you. And despite the fact she isn't speaking, that is a death glare. If a donkey could ever give a death glare.
Man, don't give me that. I didn't have any say in this.
Right off the bat.
Just the silent chewing sounds of a donkey as she glares at you.
I always knew
Toast.
Snack was there in spirit.
As you just walk by and she just
Mm-hmm.
she spits on the ground. You come to your door and you can hear what sounds like just the deep, heavy breathing, and you can hear Toast just barely. He's back. 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 And then you hear a Sorry. We're not excited to see him. I mean, I'm a little excited. I'm not excited. I'm not excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I will open the door and walk in.
And you see sitting on the floor, tail wagging, is Toast, just like super excited to see you, not at all perturbed by the situation. But then and then you see just the pitch black fur, just the perfect shadow across their face of the yellow eyes looking at you. And she just sits there. Hello.
Menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to be the first to say that I had no say in you guys getting sent back. I wanted you to come all the way to the bottom with me.
You gave us your word.
Yeah, and we ran into an unforeseen variable, I guess you could say. I did try and tell her to bring you back, but that wasn't an option, apparently. I would have came back and got you guys off the ship, but we were kind of on a time crunch.
She sits and she looks at you and she tilts her head a bit slowly from one side to the other. And you can tell she's genuinely contemplating like how to react. It's one of those things where you know what she's capable of. You know how she reacts when she feels upset or threatened because you've seen her consume a man.
Yep, and the other thing to say is like, it's fine if you're upset. Like, I'm not mad that you guys are mad at all. Like, I'd be pissed too if I got left behind. I'm just stating the facts of what happened, that I literally couldn't bring you all the way down, and I'm sorry.
You're forgiven. But my goal is to protect you all.
Mm-hmm.
I made a promise and I want to keep it.
Well,
so please keep yours in the future.
I will try. That's the best I can give you. I will try my damnedest.
And she sits there, and you see Toast sitting there very quiet. And she just kind of goes, kind of sniffs a bit, like you know, like almost like a. And then all of a sudden he goes, and he jumps you. And he just starts laying on top of you. Not even licking your face. He's just sitting on top of you. And this is where you realize he's gotten a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I thought so.
And your 4 foot tall self is most definitely just feet sticking out from underneath.
It's fine. They haven't seen me in a month.
And he gets up and
I would have brought you guys some trophies from the digs, but there wasn't anything left of that fucker.
There was something left for you here.
Like, really?
Yes. And she hops down off the bed and you see a chest behind her.
The fuck is this? And I guess I'll go open the chest.
And it has the mark of Seraphina's household on it.
Oh.
An old man said that he promised you the flesh of a dragon.
Oh, fuck!
Oh!
Oh,
That's okay.
boy.
You said old man and then Seraphina's house. I was like, how the fuck did her uncle fight us? I was like, oh no, let me check the traps. I thought it was a fucking bomb. shit. I mean, I guess I'll open the fucking chest.
Inside there is a scale, and it's soft. It's it's not perfectly made. And attached underneath is a bit of flesh that inside this box is actually cool to the touch. And there seems to be a rune on the inside specifically made to keep it cool, I guess. You're not really sure.
Does it just constantly stay cool? Because if it does, it's going in my back. It's going in the backpack.
Give me an
Cool
Arcana
box.
check.
Let's go. You know, we'll use the die I made. That was an okay roll. Is my Arcana? All right, good Arcana.
I would hope so.
Good at Arcana.
I was gonna say, I would hope so. You're a sorcerer.
As our resident arcane.
You look at it and you remember some of the runes that Fran had shown you that were old draconic runes. You remember kind of going through Seraphina's book a little bit when you had the chance. And it looks like a preservation rune, a rune specifically meant to hold off like decay. So from what you can gather, this was a gift from the White Dragon as he had promised flesh to you. It may be a part of her mother, it might be a part of him. You don't really know. But this box also has a small inscription on it inside that says a trinket for the new king of Lethrithix.
Ugh, I don't know about king, but thanks for the scale.
And you can do whatever you want with that, considering there's only one thing to really do with it.
Like,
You got a stale Dorito in a fridge.
and then I put the cold box in my bag. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna put cold box.
Now you can keep your goo nice and fresh.
I didn't even think
It's like a
about
mini
that.
fridge.
I just now thought about that. That stuff has not been cold. That shit has just been fermenting in my bag.
Fermenting, separating.
You gotta give it a little shake, yeah.
You ever seen what happens to TNT when it sweats?
Oh my god.
It's fine.
With that, you eat that. Gragnar, roll a d4 for me and tell me what you get.
Right.
Four.
Roll that Caltron.
Can you be nice, please? Please roll good.
No.
And of course, I threw it directly on the and it evaporated. I'll find it later with my foot.
With my foot.
Oh, Lord. I've done that. One of my fucking friends' dice that I made for them, I lost the D4 and I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to make this whole set up for. And then I stepped on it. It got stuck in my fucking
Oh
foot.
my god.
That shit hurts.
Christened
so
with
much.
blood.
Literally. I was like, well, I found your D4. It has blood all over it, though. Have fun with that, I guess. 3.
A 3. Okay, now roll a Constitution save.
You're good at those.
That's if I roll high, though.
Well, you better be prepared to die.
That's fine. I have my once per day. It's fine. Ooh, god damn. Hold on. Damn.
Is that double digits?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
25.
Hey, yo.
All right, so with 25, we're going to subtract 3 from that. And then you're going to go ahead and black out.
I do a lot of blacking out, guys. It's
Well-
probably fine.
Well, you did eat a stale Dorito, so.
It's fine. It was
True.
tasty.
And with that, we're gonna end the session. You guys will set sail.
Yay.
Woo!
Can I just like walk in and be like, Ragnar? Oh my
Can't
god.
come check on. Literally can't come check on like to see how
He's like
how
foaming
things
at
are
the
going.
mouth on the floor.
Just walks in, Ragnar's like Family Guy on Family Guy.
Yep.
Ron's
Absolutely.
gonna like crouch down and
Just
then
holding
like
up the mysterious box.
Ron's gonna crouch down, look over at Ragnar, then up at Gregny. Did you kill him? Like
Gragny looks at you and doesn't say a word.
I don't know if that's a yes or a no.
Toast,
I'm gonna-
It's gonna
Toast
pick him up.
proceeds to. He ate something.
Oh,
Wait, Toast can talk? Why did that
Ron-
just freaking click?
Ron is gonna turn to Toast and be like, "Did you?" That's not the weirdest thing that's happened on the ship. What did he eat?
White meat.
Okay. And Ron's just gonna pick up Ragnar with his box. I'm gonna take him to his room now.
I'm in my room.
Is he? I was gonna say, is he not in his room?
This is his room. This
Is
is
this his
our
room?
room.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Fran puts him back down
Impose everything.
and just grabs a blanket and throws it over Ragnar.
Nice.
Honk shoe, me.
Just make sure he doesn't, foam at the mouth or something. I gotta go, and Fran's just gonna leave.
And it's like the whole time you feel the eyes of Gragny on you the
Yeah.
entire time. Just the silent stare. Again, that perfect shadow across their face where it's just black
It's
and the
just-
yellow eyes.
It's just death. It's just
Yeah.
the death stare.
Yeah, it's enough to make most people feel uneasy, whether or not you guys do, because you're around it all the time and you've dealt with death. But any of the crewmates have been like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that dog.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna eat me.
There are nights that we hear sounds coming from his room and no one's the fuck in there, mate. I'm just saying. I think that dog is haunted.
Peter, work.
Yes. All right.
I feel like it would be in like at least semi-concern. Like it's just
Yeah, but we
this
lost
box
bread when we
with
stepped to
Seraphina's
Peter.
house stamped on it.
Yeah,
Ragnar
did
passed
Frog
out
not
holding a
notice that?
Honestly, at this point, he's just so fucking used to everything happening.
He's getting rusty.
There's so
Not so
like,
much rusty, so much not giving a fuck.
I mean, at the very least, we didn't have another. Ooh, you look dirty.
Oh my god.
Good session, DM. Good session.
Yep, that'll be the session, and we will actually pick up
Next-
next session. With
Next
Luke right
session,
off the back.
Oh yeah, it was like next session, Seraphina's gotta talk to Fran about like, hey, can I take some of your memories?
Oh my god.
No.
Just a little bit.
We can share.
Ah,
Absolutely fucking not.
twinsies.
You imagine?
We both have
Fran-
Alzheimer's.
Jesus.
Fran would like grab her by the shoulders and be like, Seraphina, you do completely fucking understand that the knowledge I hold in my fucking brain is
You don't have
Very
anything
important.
You don't have
important.
anything in there that's not important. Like that math test you took when you were like 12.
What
You know
if
those
take
memories
something-
about Amalika? Do you really need those anymore?
You know those memories you have about your dead.
Do you really need to remember your ex who died?
Wow.
Wow, Serafina! Wow!
I know. He's like, you can forget your ex, but I'm gonna hold on to mine.
No, she does not say that, but Jesus Christ.
It
Can you
crosses her
imagine?
mind.
No. Early campaign Serafina would have definitely fucking went that route.
Ooh.
Early campaign fraud would have killed you. It's just like, you do realize that I have memories that are keeping me together and keeping me from not killing you guys, right? Right? You know that, right? Like, the whole reason I'm
Fran,
a good
you
guy
forget
right
you're
now.
friends with everyone.
Oh no.
Oh, why am I married to my target?
Oh shit.
Why?
Fran has a moment. He's like,
wedding
"Wow, I'm
ring
so
on?"
good at my job. I don't even know how I got here."
God,
I just kinda-
a couple minutes there. I'm going to sink this ship and drown everyone here on this ship. It's
Like, dang, I don't even know how I got here. That's crazy. Oh, here I go murdering again.
Anyway, so I started blasting.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Oh fuck. But yeah, I figured he's not gonna want to give up his memories, but it's gonna be a fun conversation anyway.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be quite the argument.
Don't be the fan.
I wouldn't say argument, but
Well, we'll see.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I really wanted you guys to have a lot more like downtime with character moments.
yeah, good RP.
Especially after
Yeah,
we got
that's
that ass beating last session.
Or what?
I think Luke got the ass beating of a century though.
I was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about giving.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was talking about giving one.
Oh,
It's just
right,
funny.
that too.
It's just funny that we go from that, literally put through the floor, and then we get to the fucking next fight. God damn.
My back's
Well,
hurt.
It's fine. It's fine. Pick up there.
Luke like goes to pick up a barrel. Oh, my barrel.
I knew that would come back to haunt me. Should have stretched.
No, if-
Fucking center goes, "Motherfucker should have used your knees, not your goddamn back, dumbass."
You're
Shut up,
supposed to be
Peter.
asleep.
He is sleeping. He's sleepwalking.
He's sleepwalking.
Fucking can't stop working, even in sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
fuck.
gotta go.
All right. Y'all have
All
a
right.
good night.
Bye.
Good session, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, go to our
Bye.
website.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys
it's
are
in the
interested-
doobly-doo somewhere, but yeah.
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 Thank you guys for tuning in. For those of y'all who did, if you want to find any of our channels, there is a link down below in the YouTube description, and it'll have all of our thingamabobs where
Click
you
it.
can find us and all that. I'm so tired and
Click
sick,
it.
y'all.
That's why I said it's in the thing somewhere.
Subscribe.
What's the link? Can someone post a link in Discord so I can get it?
I can post the link in Discord.
shit, it's somewhere. Bye.